Yo guys, today we are going to do a Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc character morality list. So we're going to talk about if these characters are good people, bad people, or are they in this gray area. This is not going to be a video about which characters I like, which characters I dislike. This is not about that. It's just about their morality. So let's get right into it. I just realized that this is all out of order, but I'll just start with Makoto anyways. And with Makoto, I just have to say he's good. I mean, there's not many bad characteristics I can find in Makoto. He will get angry at points, but that's a very few times. And yeah, I mean, he's just good. I can't really think of any bad points he has. And I can say the same for Chihiro. I'll actually put Chihiro above Makoto. Because with Chihiro, I can't find anything. Like, any negative characteristics. With Makoto, you know, there's a few. He can lash out at like Monokuma sometimes. You know, he lashed out at Junko. But again, morality-wise, is that bad, right? That's not really bad. So, it's tough. It's tough. But yeah, I'll put Chihiro above Makoto here. And I don't know, let's just continue on. Let's just pick someone else. We got Byakuya here. I see him. Byakuya is an interesting situation. I am going to put him in a gray area, though. I don't think he's bad. So the main thing we got to focus on is, I believe, chapter 2, where he, you know what he does. This guy basically just plays with the crime scene. He literally changes the corpse, like the position of the corpse and stuff. So yeah, that's a pretty bad move. And he comes from it in a place where he thinks the killing game is a game that he has to win. Right? The killing game is this tough situation. And with case 2, he's just testing the characters. He's seeing if they're smart enough to understand what's going on. And in the first few chapters of the game, he was okay with killing someone because he knew that's the only way to get out. You know, it's either, okay, one person survives, everyone else dies, or you get to that last point where 2 people survive and, you know, everyone else obviously is already dead. Or you get to a point where no killings happen and people just live inside the school. So, of course, it is messed up that, you know, he's ready to kill people, but you can kind of see where he's coming from. You can see his perspective. And you do get to see how he gets more close towards the students. You know, there's not some drastic change with him. It's just a very slow change where you see that he respects these people more. He's more friendly with them. And if he wasn't in this killing him situation, right, there would be no need for this competition where he wants to kill people and test people. He wouldn't do that, right? So that's why I put him in this gray area. I don't think he's bad. I don't think he's this really bad person. He can be a dick, but, you know, that's not enough to get you into that bad category. I would put him in the gray area where the killing game did make him do some questionable actions. And I can say the same for Aoi. I don't know if I should... Because, yeah, she might actually be below Byakuya. Like, the things she did was crazy. Chapter 4 was her crazy moment where she decided, yeah, I'm going to kill everyone, including herself. Because, you know, the situation with everyone, like, hitting Sakura, everyone disrespected Sakura in a way. They were mostly scared, but she couldn't even handle that. She couldn't handle her best friend just getting all of that punishment. And she decided, hey, I want everyone to die. She got super emotional. She even made it so that Makoto and Kyoko would die, even though they didn't do anything wrong. They were totally innocent from that. So yeah, that's pretty insane. Again, a lot of these characters will fall into that gray area because they just went insane because of the killing game. And I think that's what makes this series so fun. These characters are good at heart. In normal day situations, they'll be like any of us. But the killing game really made them do some questionable things. And that's why these people fall into that gray area. But now I'm seeing Celeste, and I gotta say, Celeste, man, I need to put Celeste in bad, okay? And let me tell you guys why. I guess I should clear. I'll make this say bad/evil. Oh, whoops. That's not a slash. There we go. Bad/evil, right? I don't know. Evil sounds right. So with Celeste, it's just her murder plan. I also understand. She snapped due to the pressure of the killing game, right? Just like everyone else. She had this persona of adapting to the situation, but she couldn't adapt to anything. She was super scared as well, just like everyone else. But her murder plan is just so cold, right? The way she manipulates everyone, she manipulates Hifumi, Kiyotaka, my bad, I've been playing too much Danganronpa another. But yeah, how she made it so that Hifumi would be manipulated to kill Kiyotaka, and then she would kill Hifumi, like, that is really cold. The way you made it so that 2 people would die for your murder plan instead of 1, and the way you just manipulated them into doing that, I don't know, man, it just feels like the most cold action from like anyone in the cast, at least in my opinion. Like with the rest of the killers, you know, they're like in the moment situations, and with Celeste, it was just so cold. I don't know, that plan, I'm just like, damn, that was super evil. You know, she is like anyone else in the fact that she just snapped you to the killing game. Would she have done what she did if it weren't for the killing game? No, she wouldn't, but it's just the coldness of that plan. I just can't get over that. So that's why she's there. And next is Hifumi. Again, I'd put him in a gray area. I mean, he got easily manipulated. That was very easy for Celeste to just prey on his weaknesses. And that is what ends up making Hifumi do some questionable actions. However, I wouldn't say it's as bad as what Togami did, or it's as bad as what Aoi did. So that's why I'm going to put him in front of them. I am going to order these in their tiers. Next up, can I find... Oh, I can find Junko. Do I even need to explain? It's Junko. She's literally like... I don't need to explain. I'm just not going to explain. Why would I explain that? Okay. Next we have Taka. Kiyotaka. Kiyotaka is another one I'm actually going to put in the good category. I will put him below Makoto and Chihiro just because of what happened with Mondo. You know, he was very willing to let Mondo get away with the crime and stuff. Like, even at the end, he didn't vote for Mondo. Even though he knew, like, he basically knew in his head that Mondo was the true killer. And, you know, that is, like, kind of messed up. Not super messed up. Nothing super bad, but, you know, I think it's enough to put him below the 2 in front. But yeah, other than that, Kiyotaka is just a good person, man. He follows his rules. He's an honor student. He treats everyone with respect. Like, I don't know anything bad to say about him. He's just a good man. And then, oh, I see Kyoko here. Kyoko's definitely in a gray area. I'd say she goes above Togami and Aoi, but yeah, no, she does some messed up things. She is not afraid to sacrifice people. She sacrificed Makoto in a way when they went. I forgot where they went, but I remember that scene where Junko, she basically just slaps Makoto on the head. Basically makes him go unconscious, so that was a scene. There's also chapter 5 where she was put in a tight situation, so it's understandable, but yeah, even there, she sacrifices Makoto. But actually, I think I might, yeah, I think I'll put her over. It's hard to tell with Hifumi because Hifumi had good intentions. But yeah, he just got manipulated so hard that he did something, I'd say that's worse than Kyoko. But yeah, I think Kyoko had worse intentions overall. So I think, yeah, I'll put her below. And I feel like I'm missing a few other moments where, you know, she was doing some questionable things. But, you know, I don't have those in my memories right now. So it's hard to tell. But next up, we'll go with Mondo. Mondo's another gray area. This guy's killing was very in the moment. It's hard to tell. Man, ordering these is actually tough. Yeah, I think above, I don't even know. Above Byakuya maybe? Because at the end of the day, it wasn't the heat of the moment, but the fact that he got that angry because of what Chihiro said about like how he wants to change and stuff. Yeah, no, that's still pretty messed up. You know, I get it, it's in the heat of the moment, but to be that angry, that's really bad. That is really bad. So, yeah, no, I'm putting him below Togami at least. Togami's action of like the plan due to the killing him, I don't think that's as bad as what Mondo did to Chihiro. I honestly don't. But yeah, it's just a heat in the moment thing. Again, pretty great character. Didn't have like horrible intentions. But also he did do some like other messed up things. Like he just punched Makoto near like chapter 1. I forgot what it was for, but yeah, this guy just has anger issues basically, and that's what causes him to do a lot of horrible things. So yeah, great character, but yeah, man, I'd have to say lower down on this list right now. And then we have Mukuro. Mukuro's going into evil. I know a lot of people who defend her actions, and I'm just like, no, absolutely not. I get this is a fictional character. You know, I'm not gonna treat her the same way I treat, you know, real life human beings. Obviously not. But there is no way to defend her actions. I know a lot of people who are definitely like sane, and they're like, you know, I don't defend her actions, but I like her as a character and stuff, and that's good. But dude, she does some messed up things. You know, if you're defending like the stuff she did, like killing people in the middle school, doing so many of the killings for this biggest, most awful event in human history, like no way. She has to be in evil. And then we have Yashiro, and Yashiro, yeah, he's in the gray, and I feel like he'd be lower down. It's hard to tell where. I'm probably above Aoi. Let me just think about this for now. This guy is a victim of fear. Like how Mondo is a victim of his anger, Yashiro is a victim of his fear. This man just bashed Sakura in the head in chapter 4 because he was scared. So yeah, he definitely does some questionable things because of that. But in general, this guy like scams people. So he's already done some questionable things outside of the killing game. So yeah, you know, I do think he's lower down on this list here. But there are things to show that he does have a heart. Like, he did try to take leadership in chapter 3. He tries to make sure that people are okay. I think he did that with Taka the most. He was like the one who was constantly asking Taka if everything was going well. He tries to get along with the cast, even, you know, looking past his fears and stuff. And a lot of his bad traits just comes from him being an idiot, basically. He's just kind of dumb, so a lot of the things he does is because of that. He just doesn't know better. But yeah, it's hard to, man, this is so hard to do. Maybe I'll order them after, just cause like, wow, this is tough. But I think I'm done with the good and evil categories. Like, yeah, I think those 6 characters are the only ones that'll be there. Maybe if I separate Genocide Jack from Toko, you can say Genocide Jack is here, obviously, because, I mean, she's killed so many guys. But yeah, let's go for Sayaka. I want to save Toko for the end because I'm already struggling with where I would place her. That's tough to call, but Sayaka is the definition of a great character. I mean, that's like the whole point of 1-1. You know, we could put Leon there as well, and I'd put them high up, actually. I'd put them higher on the great category because, like with Leon, he is literally just a normal guy. That is the point. Like, this normal guy was just unfortunate that he got selected as the target for a killing, and then he saw Sayaka go apeshit. He saw Sayaka go crazy, and that fear was instilled in him. Yes, he went back to go and kill Sayaka, but there's a reason for that. That guy got scared. The moment he saw what she was trying to do, his brain just turned off and it started doing some other things. So yeah, man, he's just a victim of unfortunate circumstances. And that's what makes that so great. That's what makes that chapter so great. He could have definitely been better, you know, he could have left it. And I feel like these 3 characters at the top here would have. It's hard to tell, obviously it didn't happen. But I feel like from what we got of their characterization, they would have. But yeah, Leon, I feel like he's just a normal dude that got put in the wrong spot. And that's why I put him higher above all of these guys at the in the gray category. And with Sayaka, I felt like she had more malice, which is why I'm putting her below Leon. Obviously, she was scared as well, but to plan a killing again, not many characters did that. I think Sayaka, Celeste, and I guess Junko as well. But and yeah, I guess in a way Aoi did as well with her plan to get everyone to die. But yeah, not many characters did that. So actually, Sayaka, I don't know where I would put her. Hifumi planned to kill someone as well after he got manipulated. It's very hard to say. I don't even know. Then again, Kyoko's is not horrible. Maybe like this. Maybe. I probably should have planned this list out. I didn't realize it was going to be this tough. But we're almost done, right? We have Sakura. Okay, so this is an interesting one actually, because Sakura, you'd assume I'd put in the good tier. And you know, I very well could. I could definitely see her being in this place. But there's one thing that I am unsure of. And that's how she got to be the traitor. Now, I remember Monokuma saying that he used the dojo as like the threat, right? That's why Sakura decided that, okay, she'll be the traitor in the killing game and kill someone when it's her time. But I don't know what that entails. When Monokuma gives that threat, is he like killing the people inside the dojo, like the people who train there? Or is it just he's taking the dojo itself? Like he's taking that away from the people. Like he's destroying the dojo. That's what I'm confused about. And I felt like it was destroying the dojo. That's what my memory tells me, but I'm not too sure. So if he's trying to kill the people in like that use the dojo, I'll put her in good. But if not, and what I'm thinking is correct, that he's just destroying the dojo, I'm gonna put her in gray. And I know they talked about how much that dojo meant to Sakura. Clearly it's something that we won't understand. But still, the very fact that there's something that important, that's just, you know, a place, that's just a building, that takes priority over the life of people, I feel like that would put you in the gray category. Now, obviously, she's done some honorable stuff, like the sacrifice, of course, but I still think that puts her in gray. Just that action alone. I know some people will probably disagree with this and put her in good, and I can see that. You know, it's a toss-up, but overall, I think that's a great character. So we got Toko left over, I believe. I think that's the only one. And with Toko, oh my god, this is so tough. It is, like, how do I even place Toko? I'm just leaving her there for now. I haven't even decided. But again, Genocide Jack is a split personality. You know, Toko's definitely in the toughest situation because she kills people without knowing it. And I don't feel like I can fault her for that. Like, I don't think I can say she's evil. I just don't think I can do that. Like, she's not a horrible person at heart. And does she even do any horrible things? I feel like to some extent, she has bad traits. Like her simping over like Byakuya and stuff. I feel like she allows him to like get away with a lot. Like he can do some horrible things and, you know, she'll just be like, oh master, you're the best. Like, you know, she lets those things go while the other characters are like really mad. But like, I don't know, she doesn't do anything as bad as these people, right? Like she herself has some bad traits, but nothing to the level of like what these guys did. You know what I mean? I think I'd put her there. It's also hard to say because she didn't get into anything too crazy. Like with Leon, she didn't get into a crazy situation. Genocide Jack was the one causing chaos. This is honestly so hard. Like, I can even put her in good, technically, because, I mean, yeah, she doesn't do anything too bad. Right? She's just a normal person who has some, you know, dislikable qualities. But yeah, it's just, she's not horrible. So I don't know, I guess this is my tier list. This is super hard. I might prepare one for Danganronpa 2 and Danganronpa V3. So I'm just going to end it here for now. Next time I will prepare these lists beforehand because I did not realize how difficult this would be. And I might also update this tier list with the Danganronpa 1 characters. But yeah, this is my morality tier list for Danganronpa 1. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys later.